Well, hello, boys and gents. Possibly, ladies. Like, possibly. I say that as in, there is a mathematical chance that one of you might be female, but let's be honest, no. I do, after all, play a glorified spreadsheet. I think I said that in the last episode. Shout out TEW one time. This is getting a text. ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. This is, of course, indubitably, Hardcore TV. This is the first episode of Hardcore TV since the Hostile City Showdown pay-per-view. Wait, no, it was a television special. My bad. And we have had a big change, and he's right there. The new ECW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Raven. We're going to hear from Raven tonight. We are in... Is that right? No, that's not right. The New York Main Street Armory. Yeah, that'll work as a show. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm ready to rock and roll. Easy as cheesy. I should write these out sometimes. We kick things off with Raven. And he comes out to the ring with his belt, with Daphne, and with this new figure with Raven. And Raven begins to speak. And he says, "For it was not but 3 months ago, hell, 2. When did he join? June? I think June. Maybe July. Fuck, man. He's all of a sudden become fucking champion. I think 2 months. I think he joined early July. Or June, sorry. Blech. It has not been but 2 months, and I already stand here as champion. When I was signed away from this place, when I went to WCW, I was told I was going there because I was a standout. Because I was special. Me. Special. But who am I to deny the fact that people seem to be gravitated towards me? And he looks over at Daphne and at Punk. And seemingly Abyss and Bringle are somewhere. Who knows where the fuck they are. They're just not here, okay? And he kind of pulls the belt off his shoulder and holds it out and says, "This makes me the center of gravity for this company. And through the drear and despair that the wrestling world is in, being conquered by foul-mouthed morons who would rather insult each other using whatever curse words are popular, I have done so, speaking only the truth. I have done so, speaking my truth, on to the people, and thus the people gravitate to me. See, I'm different than your run-of-the-mill champion. I'm not a Jerry Lynn. I don't work hard. I don't crawl my whole life to get success. But there was a time where, like Jerry Lynn, I was lost. And I thought that maybe I may never truly embrace who I am. Unlike Rob Van Dam, I'm not overconfident. I know my abilities, and I know when sometimes I could use somebody to lean on. And he looks over at Punk. But not so much unlike Rob Van Dam. I seek to change this place for the better. An enlightenment. A renaissance. Unlike the first champion in the series, I don't care, I'm going to break kayfabe there for a moment. Unlike Shane Douglas, I don't speak my actions. I don't talk things into reality. I do things in reality, and I change the shape of reality. But not so unlike Shane Douglas, I do surround myself with the best of the best. 2 months I've been here, and I'm champion again. And it's time for things to change. They want to put me in a box. They want to say what I am. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. But that's besides the point. I came here tonight not to revel in my championship victory, but to introduce you to the newest member of the nest. This man right here. And he grabs Punk by the shoulder and he says, CM Punk. Punk, you're not much like Abyss, are you? No. Unlike that poor, tormented thing, you're somewhat of a functioning human, aren't you? And he passes the mic off to Punk. And Punk says, that I am. And when push comes to shove and I get in that ring, I'm going to show that I'm more than just a functioning human. I'm one of the best pro wrestlers at the youngest age. When the time comes, you will all know my name. You will know what I stand for, and you will know what I am. And with that, they just fucking leave. And I've got to, like, attempt to fix CM Punk's gimmick, because it's a fucking awful gimmick, and so, like, it's average. I'll take it. Moving forward. We have a match? We do. Oh shit, it's a pretty damn good match. And about that had good wrestling, but didn't have much heat. The Hardy Brothers defeated the FBI in 7:47 when Jeff Hardy defeated Tony Mamaluke by pinfall at an Omega event. In terms of ring work, Jeff Hardy was head and shoulders above everybody else. Tony Mamaluke was the weak link and struggled to keep up with everybody else's in-ring performance. This is a really good just match to open up, I think. A lot of fun stuff. Tag team champions finally getting to wrestle. No sign of the Stormtroopers, Shane Douglas' Stormtroopers of the Triple Threat, Lance Storm and Chris Candido. Thankfully, we get a good match out of it. Great stuff, gents, all around. And speak of the fucking devils. Yep. Candido and Storm run down the ramp. What the fuck? Big-ass truck going by outside, apparently. They just beat the shit out of the Hardys. Again. As this segment's title is, what the fuck? Yeah. We're probably gonna have to do something about this. I think Paul will probably have to. He'll be forced to, almost, as if he books this or something like that. I don't even know what book means. He'll have to address this on next episode, and we'll figure out what's going on. We got a promo here from Percy Pringle. He's got Abyss, and he says, and just like, oh god, I don't want to do his fucking, oh yes. And just like that. I can't fucking do it. Whatever. Pringle says, just like that. The pages turn. Abyss has arrived. And if you don't believe it, go back and watch last night. Order the replay on pay-per-view. Please do it. You will see Abyss decimate Sabu. Make an example out of Sabu. The beast has arrived. The monster. A tormented soul with no memory of the past and only one instinct. Destruction. Inflicting the very pain he feels inside his every waking moment. And Sabu, you were but a warning. What happened to you will happen to others. Numerous others. Abyss, the Abyss, will consume all. Until there is nothing left in this company. What Raven is set loose here. What he set loose. Okay, this big truck is really fucking pissing me off. It's like a garbage truck, I think. Is it a garbage truck? My cat is looking out the window. He can see. Garbage truck? Garbage truck? Dennis? He won't look at me. Anyways, Raven doesn't know what he's unleashed on this company. He's unleashed a destroying machine. And just like that, Sabu just runs the fuck down, and the two of them just brawl. Like, we're not done. Sabu is not done. He's not done with Abyss. Abyss clearly now is not done with Sabu. There will be a return match at some point. I think that's pretty obvious. It's the only way to settle these guys' issues. Good work here all around. Good stuff, boys. Moving forward, we get a 59C as Tommy Dreamer defeats Just Incredible in 8-12 by pinfall of the Dreamer DDT. Good match overall, I think. Does its job. Tommy isn't the best wrestler. I've realized that over my playing of this game. Tommy isn't a great wrestler, but he's a great hand to have around. I enjoy him. And just like that, Sabu comes out, takes the microphone, or I guess woman takes the microphone. Sabu kind of also says things slightly, but it's mostly woman. And she says that next week, this ends, all of it. Next week, main event, the Sandman versus Tommy Dreamer. ECW Hardcore. An ECW Extreme Rules match. Fucking, what's that? The fucking SmackDown versus Raw games. Yeah, no, but Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, we're settling this next week. No longer will it go on. Your suffering will end, Dreamer. Yep, we got an 86B plus here with Kurt Angle. He comes out to the ring with his television championship over his shoulder. And he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, your American hero, the Olympic gold medalist, the world television champion, Kurt Angle. Now tonight, as your ever defending, every single show, television champion of the world, I'm pleased to announce that I will be defending my championship finally. Finally. Next week. There's some papers that I've got to clear. I didn't realize that being the champion required extra papers regarding championship defenses. I have to update my contract a little bit. Me and Paul Heyman have to have a conversation backstage. I don't want to get into it too much. Please respect my privacy. Thank you. Peace. And he just runs away. Ever defending champion. Gotta love Kurt Angle. Moving forward, we get a 56C minus as Mikey Whipwreck beats Tracy Smothers in about 7:56 by pinfall of the Whippersnapper. Some good performances here. Good stuff. Good stuff, gents, indeed. Mikey Whipwreck with a victory. 83B plus as we have Taz. And Taz says, I think you guys can hear my dog. Hold on. You're going to see my recording software for like 3 seconds. You can kind of hear. Apologies. She's probably very distant, I hope. I'm going to get like right up and close maybe, so then she'll just like not just be drowned out. Anyways, Taz talks about the fact that he hasn't been on TV lately, and he's been searching for the right opponent. Somebody who he can properly face and give him a proper challenge, and he thinks he might have found that individual. But it's going to take one more week. One more week, and Taz will be back on TV permanently. Mostly just because kind of when I don't have anything for people to do, I don't have anything for them to do. They kind of just like hang out a little bit. And I could, in theory, I'll tell you what it is right now. I could, in theory, pair Taz with Chris Jericho, but like that's really big to just kind of throw away because I need some guys to fight each other. So please do give it some time, and we'll get back around to it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We get a promo here from Jerry Lynn ahead of our main event tonight. It's time to finally blow this off. Jerry Lynn versus Mike Awesome. You know, Mike Awesome was running around hurting some people. Jerry Lynn said, not in my ECW aren't. And so Mike Awesome wants to hurt Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn talks about how it's go time. It's now or never. Mike Awesome's going to be out there. He's big. He's bad. But Jerry Lynn has the heart of a warrior, the soul of a lion, and the eye of the tiger. And there ain't no stopping him now. And a 77B, a good fucking match. He's fucking right. And about that, good wrestling, a decent reaction from the crowd. Jerry Lynn defeated Mike Awesome in 1744 by pinfall with a cradle pile driver. Good fucking match. Good stuff, gents. Jerry Lynn picks up the victory. And to close out the show, 91A, Shane Douglas comes out and he explains his attack on Too Cold Scorpio last week. He says, Scorpio, you think you can come to my company, start parading yourself around on my watch? Nah. You are the perfect example of this influx of new talent. This is my company. You don't get to show up and start to main event shows. You don't get to show up and fight the best of the best unless you talk to me first. And that's a lesson. That lesson can only be taught one way at this point. Too Cold, I have to beat it into you. Maybe not because what you've done is so egregious or so unforgivable, but because deep down, what you've done, I need to set an example of what it means to cross the franchise. Hehehe. Watch your back, Scorpio. Because I'm coming for you. And there's your show. I'm going to cough real quick. Hold on. So we overall got an 81B. Oh, God. That's Antonio Pena. He was a booker of CMLL. Oh, but he formed AAA. Okay. Alright, perfect. What do we got here? Nothing. Brackus has retired. The lengthy wrestling career of Brackus was in my company for 3 seconds before I fired him because he fucking sucked and I hate him. Yeah. Okay. Like, whatever. Our show did pretty well. All Japan, what did All Japan get for their TV show? Like 84, and we got a 81. Yeah, so we're kind of getting there. We're getting there to where we can kind of start to compete with some other companies down the road. I'll give you a quick look at all of our stuff here. Here's Punk on Next Big Things and Hot Prospects. He's #1. He's supposed to be fucking amazing, apparently. And in that promo with Raven, right? He wasn't just rated on... It wasn't just Raven being rated, by the way. That was Punk being rated, because if you actually check Punk, because now I'm like, hey, I can show him off a little bit. His mic skills are really fucking good for this early. And so are a lot of his other skills. I disagree with making anybody this good this early. But, you know, there are obviously certain liberties that I think you need to take. He's already upped his mic skill by just being in a segment with Raven. That's awesome. But there are obviously some liberties you have to take in order to, I think, make somebody impactful in the wrestling world. And Punk is very good very early. So I guess Monmaker just wanted to make sure that Punk was as good as he will be later. So I think in theory the image I'm supposed to be using is this one or this one, but I don't like either of those a lot for cultist Punk. So I went with this one, which I think kind of fits him more. I was at one point possibly thinking about doing this one, and I know that this one's a little bit of a jump in time. This is 2002 I think or so, but we're probably gonna stick with that image for a little while. We will probably eventually translate to a couple different ones. I mean, I really like this one, of course. That's from his, main run when he started to do the red X's on his wrists. I think that's from the Nexus run. This is him just before World Heavyweight Championship, I think. I think that's around World Heavyweight Championship. That's ECW, if I recall correctly. There's, Jesus Punk. There's... first debuting in the Fed-ish, and there's when he lost that weird, mask v hair match or whatever, if I'm right. So he's got an anarchist gimmick. We'll explore that more later. All I thought of was just, dude just wants to fuck shit up because he's young, right? Like, he just wants to be really disruptive. Like, imagine, like, kind of like the Undisputed Era's, like, shock the system gimmick, but less focused. Like, I would give them, if I had to choose, I would give them Impact Player. I don't think we're actually going to make that much money this month. Why is that? Why is our money so far down? What did we do? Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. What the hell did we do? Why did I spend so much money randomly? Did I fix something? I might have paid somebody off that needed paying off. Huh. That's just a bit odd. Because, like, don't we normally have more money than that at this point? Yeah, because, like, everything's coming in like it's supposed to. Oh, marketing has been, like, a major drain. What the hell? What's up with our marketing? Because this is expenses, right? Yeah, what's up with our marketing? Why is that so high? I guess because we're selling more merch? I guess all of our sponsorship money hasn't come in yet. But what is up with our marketing? Why is that so high? Why is that so high? I don't get that. I don't get that. Weird. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We're in a good financial state right now anyways, so I'm not too worried about anyone specifically. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys aren't that far ahead of me now. Like, when I'm recording this, I've uploaded week 1 of August. We're like 1 episode split now, because I tried to narrow it down a little bit so I could actually take some feedback from you guys, something I do have to do. And I'll do it really quick on screen, because if I don't do it on screen, I'll totally forget. Moveset, I have to give Abyss the Black Hole Slam proper, because if I don't, I'll forget, and I'll never fucking, like... they not have Black Hole Slam? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have to create a move then. Black Hole Slam. Yeah, I guess it's an impact move, right? Cheating, none. Can cause blood, no. Done to a chair, yes. Done through a table, yes. Done off ladders, no. Done in the ring, yes. Outside, yes. What the hell is a martinet? Isn't that like a neck drop or something like that? Oh, yeah, it's like a pile driver. No. Can be done on anyone. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Black Hole Slam has been successfully added. Perfect. Black Hole Slam. There you go. Save it as his finisher. Close it up. Perfect. That's set up. Perfect. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, as always. Have a good one. This is Silly Talk. Signing out.